What's your problem? Don't push me like that.
My problem is you. You can't keep your mouth shut.
What did I say? I didn't say anything.
Right. Flashing all the cash in your wallet doesn't say anything.
I wanted to buy some girls some drinks.
You don't need to be buying people drinks. You're gonna get us caught.
Will you stop? You're so uptight lately.
I should have never gotten you involved. You can't keep it together. I've got a lot on the line here.
You know what? I'm gonna buy you a drink next time so you can relax and realize that nothing is...
You did not eat.
You are gonna love this book. I stayed up half the night to finish it when I read it.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, Lillian, I'm heading out.
You still have 3 minutes on your shift.
Oh, well, maybe you could spot me a minute or two. Mother's throwing John Queensland a birthday party tonight.
Yes, I heard.
Well, you know, if you're up for a party, you're welcome to come.
Well, I'm sure welcome is a strong word.
No, it's the right word. We would love to have you.
I almost believe you. But I'm sure the party will be thick with your morbid real murders club people.
Yes, there will be some of us there.
I'll think about it, but don't get your hopes up.
I won't. Martin, how's your day going?
It's about to get a whole lot better
Why is that?
because I am leaving work and heading to see you.
Oh, I can't wait to see you too. Hey, will you make a detour and pick up a bottle of champagne for the party?
Okay. See you soon. Bottle of bubbly in hand.
Hi, can I help you?
I hope you're Aurora Teagarden and I'm in the right place.
Yeah, that's me. I don't think I know you though.
No, but you know my Uncle Martin. I just went by his office and they said he'd left to come here, so... I'm Regina.
Regina. Oh, Regina. Yes, I've seen your pictures on Martin's wall. Yeah, he's told me about you. Please come in.
Thank you.
He hasn't seen you in a few years. He said you lost touch after your mother died.
Oh, yeah, I couldn't do family for a while. He probably doesn't even know I got married.
Oh, or had a baby.
Yes, I did. This is Hayden. Beautiful little Hayden.
Oh, hi, Hayden. Oh, he is beautiful. He's so little.
He's just 2 weeks. And suddenly I just had to show him off to my Uncle Martin. He is coming here, right?
Oh, any minute.
Oh.
Yeah, please sit down. Here you go.
Oh, thanks.
Here you go.
Look at him go.
Oh, you must be hungry.
I haven't had a chance to feed him since we left Corinth. That's where I live now.
Oh, Corinth. That's only an hour away. I don't think Martin knew you lived so close.
Oh, we just moved there 4 months ago. Me and Craig. That's my husband.
Oh.
His grandparents actually lived there, so they helped us get a place. I've been meaning to drive out and surprise Uncle Martin, but my pregnancy was a little rough, so...
Oh.
Aurora, it's me.
In the kitchen.
Any idea whose red car that is in the drive?
Hi, Uncle Martin.
Regina.
Yeah, and son.
And son. Oh, hi. Wow. I can definitely see your mother in him.
It's his eyes, huh? But his mouth and his chin and everything, it's all Craig. That's my husband. See? It's our wedding photo. Isn't he handsome?
Oh, yes.
And where is this husband of yours?
Oh, he had to go out of town on a job, so he couldn't come.
Job doing what?
Construction stuff.
Well, I hope he's good enough for you.
He's very sweet, and he loves me. You probably wouldn't like him, though.
Why'd he say that?
Because you're always so suspicious of everybody.
She knows you well.
Do I have a reason to be suspicious of the guy? I mean, I want to know everything, you know, where you've been for the past 4 years, why you lived just an hour away and didn't tell me.
Well, maybe if you didn't grill her like a suspect.
It's okay, I will tell you everything eventually, I promise. After all, I'll be staying with you a couple days.
Staying with me.
Well, only if it's all right, I don't...
Well, yeah, of course. I'll have to drag an air mattress out of the garage. I've had a crew in there doing renovations to part.
You know what, Regina, why don't you just stay with me? I mean, I have plenty of room.
Really? I would love that, thank you.
Yeah, I'll show you the guest room.
Okay.
And Martin, I'm sure my mother will understand if you want to skip the party and visit with your niece.
Oh, no, do not change your plans because of me. Honestly, Hayden and I are super tired anyways, so we're probably just gonna take a nap. Honestly, Uncle Martin, it's fine. We'll be okay, go.
Okay. Party it is.
Hi. Oh, it smells good in here.
Oh, that's because Doreen May is catering. Martin, you look so dapper.
Aida, radiant as always. Thank you. Where's the birthday boy?
Oh, his favorite. He's in the other room chatting. There's a little group of your Real Murders Club here, and I want you to promise me that there will be no talk about murder cases. No, not a peep. Come in.
Oh, it's a great turnout, John.
I don't know if it's for me or because no one throws a party like your mother.
Tell me about it. These crab cakes taste so good, I'm embarrassed by how many I've eaten.
I actually stuffed a few in my pocket for later.
Your pocket? Wait a minute. Who are you?
Jason, Del.
Wait, Del? As in Perry Del?
Yeah, he's my cousin.
Where is Perry?
He's out of town, but he said you Real Murder Club people have great meetings and good food, so I thought I'd check it out.
Oh, this isn't actually a meeting.
That reminds me. I have a question about the talk you gave to the club, John. The Madeline Smith case? Arsenic poisoning?
Cool.
We were thrilled to have you join the club, Madam Mayor.
Just Terry's fine when I'm not on official business.
Terry it is.
What's your theory about how Madeline disguised the tapes?
You know, I saw the weather report. This weekend, I heard it's gonna rain. Did anyone else hear that?
Hey, Arthur.
Hey.
You got moved from robbery to homicide now that your lovely wife is the new chief?
Yep, here's hoping I'll be bored for a while. or not.
Lynn, you look so nice.
Well, I understand it's customary to dress up for a party.
Must be nice to have a date night.
Yeah, little mommy free time.
Yeah, actually it is. It almost makes it worth the awkward conversations. Kind of like this one.
Lynn, I keep thinking, you and I, we're eventually gonna be friends.
I'm sure we will. Anytime now.
She really does like you.
I'm sure she does.
I'm gonna check on the birthday boy.
Hey, Martin.
Hey, how's my favorite reporter?
Good, thanks.
Good.
Martin seems to be in high spirits.
Yeah, well, his long-lost niece Regina showed up tonight with a baby.
Long lost?
Oh, well, Martin's sister died a few years back, and her daughter, she just disappeared, stopped returning phone calls, and they kind of lost track of her.
But Martin's ex-CIA. Couldn't he have found her?
He wanted to give her space. But really, I think he just felt stung that she pulled away, which is why he's in such a good mood tonight.
I love a happy ending.
Yeah.
We left as soon as we got out.
Shh, the baby's upstairs sleeping.
Okay, sorry. Everything go okay?
How's the baby?
It's fine, but I'm really worried. What if they...
They won't. I promise.
Dude.
Tell me you didn't.
I didn't. I didn't. I swear.
We've got to get out of here now.
It's too late.
It's not.
They're here.
I'm going to see how much birthday magic I can squeeze out of the day. I plan to propose so I eat it again.
Oh, you are a persistent man. How many times will that be?
4. Well, 5 if you count the time I did it by email. But tonight, it'll be roses, champagne, and back down on one knee.
I should have bought you knee pads for your birthday.
You should get some for yourself. Teagarden women don't like to give up their independence. If you want Ro to marry you, then you might want to get started.
Well, you gentlemen seem to be enjoying one another.
Oh, it's the latest meeting of the Teagarden Women Fan Club.
Oh, well, thank you. Are you having fun?
I'm having a fabulous time. Thank you.
Thanks for inviting Regina to stay.
Oh, he seemed so happy to see her.
Oh, I am. She was always such a great kid. She's the one who made me look forward to being a dad someday. Oh, we've never really had the kid talk yet, have we?
I always assumed I would have kids someday. Hey, wasn't Regina driving a red car?
Yes, she was.
I'm gonna go see if Regina and the baby are still in the house. Martin! Looks like the man in the picture Regina showed us. I think that's her husband. I think he's dead.
Regina.
Regina! Regina!
Her bag's still here, but Regina and the baby are gone.
They could have been abducted. Or if they got into a fight, maybe she killed him. I'm calling the police.
Wait. Let me think.
Martin, whatever happened to Regina, we have to find her. She's in trouble.
You're right. Call them.
Lynn, would you like some tea or coffee?
No, thank you. I am curious, though, if you think it's finally time to sell this house.
Why would I sell my house?
Because it seems to attract dead bodies. And again, maybe that's just you. I thought you had a security system installed in here.
She had it taken out.
I told you I didn't want to feel like a prisoner in my own home.
Yeah, well, you might want to reconsider.
The ID in the wallet of the deceased says his name is Craig Walker. The car in the driveway is registered to the same name.
That's my niece's husband.
You sure about that? They were married?
She showed us their wedding picture.
Did she happen to say that they weren't getting along?
No,
No, it was the opposite. She seemed proud to show us the photos, called him handsome, pointed out how much the baby looked like him. Look, I just don't think we should be rushing to judgment here. My niece may have been kidnapped.
Which is why we're asking these questions. You said she left a bag. Can we see it?
You know, it seems really strange that Regina left her purse no matter how big of a hurry she was in.
Yeah, that does make it seem more like a kidnapping.
Or she could have staged it. This is why we don't speculate in front of civilians on open cases.
Right. I'll take this to forensic. Then I'll help with the search downstairs.
There's nothing but clothes here. Well, nothing but shirts and blouses, anyway.
So no pants?
Nope. No pants, no socks, nothing.
So maybe like she just emptied one drawer into that bag like she was leaving in a big rush.
We'll be back to finish searching. Maybe more evidence will turn up. In the meantime, I need you to try and remember everything that Regina told you about why she showed up here.
I pretty much told you everything.
Was it pretty much everything, or was it actually everything?
I thought Arthur was handling this investigation.
He will. He's just never been the lead detective on a murder investigation before, and I'm... What was that?
I think it's coming from in there. Regina left her baby.
Okay, this doesn't make any sense.
I mean, why would your niece leave her baby in the tub?
Well, they must have been trying to hide him.
From whom? Her husband?
Well, if they were fighting over him.
Well, then why leave him behind after he was dead?
The most important question is, what are we going to do with him now?
Well, we can call social services.
What will they do with him?
Well, first they'll try and place him with a relative until we can find the mother.
I'm a relative. You should stay with me.
What? You're going to take care of that baby?
You'll help me, right?
Yeah, I'm happy to help. I don't know that much about taking care of babies.
Neither do I, but I'm sure we can figure it out for one night. Besides, Craig's grandparents are in Corinth, right? We can take the baby to them tomorrow. You said you needed next of kin info. My phone's in the kitchen.
Great.
Oh.
See? There you go.
Oh, do you have any advice?
Well, for starters, he needs a diaper change.
Oh. You're a mother. You know how.
Oh, I think you'll figure it out.
Did you come with an instruction book? Because I am very good with books.
John, what are you doing?
I've had a wonderful birthday, Aida, but I still have one more birthday wish. You know, I carry this with me everywhere, and I will keep carrying it until the day you say yes. Aida, will you do me the honor?
It's Aurora. Hello?
Mother, I need help.
I'll be right there. We have to go. Okay, so you take the tab, but you tuck the front in and put it on the side, right? And no, tighter.
Are you sure? I mean, that's not going to hurt
No,
him?
you have to make it tight enough so that the diaper doesn't fall off the child. Here, let me show you. You have to wrap the baby. He's so cute. Oh my gosh. Yes, okay. So you wrap it like this. You make it nice and tight. So he's nice and snug, right? Yes. Aurora, you're not even watching.
What? No, yeah, I saw. I just need to figure out who killed this poor baby's father and find his mother.
Well, being with him right now is much more important than anything that's going on out there.
Yeah, you're right. But would you watch him just for a minute?
I don't mind.
I don't mind at all. Do I?
No, I don't. All right, thanks. Your niece's husband, Craig Walker, was just released from county jail this morning. He was there for 2 days.
What was the charge?
Check fraud.
At least that's not a violent crime.
The neighbor to the north was walking their dog around 6:30. Said he saw a red car pull out of the driveway.
Yeah, Regina drives a red sedan.
Well, he saw two people in the car. The driver was a woman, long hair, light in color.
What about the passenger?
All he saw was shadows. Couldn't tell if it was a man or a woman.
It sounds like a kidnapping to me. Whoever killed Craig forced Regina to go with them.
Or it could have been her accomplice in the murder. We're just gonna have to wait and see.
I was just about to say that. That's all for now.
Okay, the baby is sound asleep, and I made an extra bottle and put it in the fridge.
How will I know when to give it to him?
Oh, he'll let you know when he's hungry. He has complete faith in you. So do I.
Thank you for staying late.
Call me if you need anything, okay?
Let us know if we can help in any way. I'm sure your niece will be found safe.
Thanks, John.
Good night.
Whoever killed Craig may be coming back for that baby. I'm staying in the guest room tonight.
Okay.
Aurora? What's the matter?
Found another body.
What?
Hey! Hey, wait! Hey! What is going on?
That's what you're gonna tell me. Who are you?
I'm Rory. I'm Rory Brown. I'm Craig's friend.
Came here with Craig?
Yeah, that's right. We got let out of the county jail this morning. We drove down to see Regina. Just ask her.
Regina's not here.
Where is she?
That's a good question. Who are you hiding from in the closet?
You don't have to look at me like that. Just ask Craig.
Craig's not here either.
Craig's dead. Someone shot him.
No, that can't be true. Craig? Craig, where are you? Hey, Craig! Craig, we gotta get out of here.
He's gone. He was shot on the porch.
There's blood. He's really dead.
I'm getting my phone and calling Lynn.
Please, please don't do that.
Martin, we have to call the police and let them deal with that guy.
If we do, they'll take him into custody, and I won't be able to get anything out of him.
What do you expect to get out of him?
He knows who took Regina. Why else was he hiding in that closet? I just need to convince him to tell me.
He may seem harmless, but we don't really know how dangerous he is.
I can handle him. I let Regina down before. After her mother died, I wasn't there for her. I need to be there for her. I need to find her. Just give me a few hours with him to see what he might tell me. You can go upstairs, get some sleep. And in the morning, if you still want to call in, I won't try to talk you out of it. I won't.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure the chief never shadowed you when it was your case.
Well, maybe I'm a different kind of chief. Maybe I'm the kind that rolls up my sleeves and pitches in.
Yeah, or maybe you just don't think I can get the job done right.
Arthur, no. I know you're a good detective. I don't know how to stop being one yet.
Well, if that's all this is, then I'm happy to work together on this case.
You're a good detective. You're an even better husband.
Yes, I am. No, come on. Let's do this.
Can I help you?
Are you Thelma Walker, grandmother of Craig Walker?
Yes.
I'm Detective Arthur Smith of the Lawrencetown Police Department. This is Captain Smith. I'm afraid we have some bad news.
We told Craig over and over again, if you don't fly right, it's gonna come back to bite you.
Never thought it would bite this hard.
No. But Craig didn't always follow the rules.
His record shows 6 arrests.
For little things, like shoplifting.
We did the best we could raising him after his mom and dad passed away. And he had a good heart. I can't imagine who'd want to hurt him.
Well, I'm sure the baby will be a big comfort to you.
baby.
Morning.
Morning.
Getting sleep?
Some. How about you?
Nope. I was watching Rory all night. I started a bottle.
Oh, thank you. So what did you find out from him?
Well, he was very forthcoming about his bad check writing spree with Craig, but he swears he has no idea who killed him or took Regina.
Maybe he really doesn't know.
No, he knows. I'm sure of that.
Well, then maybe Lynn and Arthur can find out the truth from him.
If we call the police, he'll go back to jail for violating the terms of his release, which includes ending his association with Craig.
Oh, please don't say what I think you're gonna say.
If I can gain his trust by not calling the police and having him tag along with us to Corinth, then maybe he'll feel comfortable enough to tell us who showed up here yesterday and scared him so badly he ended up in your closet.
Maybe he was hiding in the closet because he's the one that shot Craig.
I thought about that. But do you remember his reaction when we told him Craig was dead? Did that seem manufactured to you?
No. But either way, you said that you wouldn't stop me from calling Lynn.
I'm not. I'm just asking. What if it were Sally that we're missing, or your mom?
Oh. Hey, what are you doing?
I was just seeing how many diapers the little guy has left. Is that coffee that I smell? Hey, little guy.
Care to explain this?
It's a load of cash.
Yeah, it's $10,000.
Wow.
Found it in the diaper bag, and I found him looking for it.
Where'd this money come from, Rory? Look, I've tried the good cop routine with you. You do not want to see my bad side.
Martin, no.
Okay, it came from the bad checks. Craig was gonna pay the midwife who delivered Hayden.
Midwife? Regina didn't deliver him at a hospital?
Oh, ma'am. She wanted to do it all natural. But I guess a midwife isn't cheap, and he still owed her a lot of money.
You expect us to believe that you wrote a string of bad checks to pay for a midwife?
Well, I never met her or anything.
I don't think I put Hayden's diaper on tight enough. It's leaking. And I didn't see any other sleepers to change him into, so, here.
What?
Watch him, please. I'm gonna go to the store and buy him a new sleeper.
You just gonna leave me here with him?
Yes, Uncle Martin. Bottle's right there.
But he's leaking. What if he cries?
He hardly ever cries.
Nobody's asking you.
Here's the key Mr. Walker gave us to enter the house.
Excuse me. I can't help but notice the police car. Is everything okay with Craig and Regina?
Thanks for going with me to get the baby stuff.
Well, I'm not sure how much help I was. It's hardly my area of expertise.
You sure we got the right size?
Well, it says newborn. He's brand new, isn't he?
Yeah, but he's heavy. I mean, he must be heavy because my arms are already sore from carrying him. You know, last night Martin asked me if I wanted to have children someday, and I said yes. But now I'm just overwhelmed buying a baby a sleeper.
So tell me more about this Rory guy. You're really not gonna turn him over to Lynn and Arthur?
I know, we should, but Martin's probably right. Our best hope of getting this kid to tell us anything he knows is to earn his trust, and I don't think he's gonna trust anyone with a badge. Plus, Martin's CIA. He knows how to get information.
Well, that makes sense. It's just, my editor wants me to write about this case, and I think I'm gonna have a hard time pretending to know nothing about Rory when I meet with Arthur in 5 minutes.
Yeah, you really do have the world's worst poker face.
I know. Reporter needs a poker face. Anyway, I have to go. I have to find out if there are any new developments in my case.
Well, I'll go with you. I can stop you if you start to blab.
Oh, good idea. Oh, hey, Arthur. We're just coming to see you for that interview.
Oh, hey, I'm gonna need a few minutes. We just got back from Corinth. Something odd came up.
You're gonna need more than a few minutes, so you should probably reschedule.
Wait, what came up? What's going on in Corinth?
Craig's grandparents had no idea Regina was expecting a baby.
What?
So I went upstairs to put the baby down for a nap. I come back down, Rory's gone. I'm pretty sure he's headed back to Corinth.
Well, we're just gonna have to find him there then. I'm still trying to make sense of what Arthur told me.
Could Rory have made up that she delivered to a midwife? Did Craig and Regina adopt a baby?
You said Rory was adamant she had that baby.
Well, it's pretty clear now that the guy can't be trusted.
Maybe Craig's grandparents will give us some clues.
Ballistics just came back. Craig Walker had a .270 caliber bullet in his chest.
That is a big bullet.
That is a bullet from a hunting rifle.
Can you picture Bartel's 22-year-old niece carting around a newborn and a rifle?
Doesn't fit.
Yeah. Corinth PD gave us Walker's arrest records. You know his last arrest 3 days ago, the check fraud? Apparently he had a partner in crime, Rory Brown. He was released the same day as Walker.
Rory Brown, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder where he is.
Good question.
I told Craig that Rory Brown is a bad influence, but did he listen to me? No. And now he's dead.
I don't know why Craig didn't tell us Regina was expecting. Unless he's not the father.
That Rory spent a little too much time hanging around Regina.
Regina told us she thought the baby looked very much like Craig.
Do you think he does, Ed?
We thought you might like to spend some time with the baby. Maybe have him stay here with you?
Oh, I mean, we want him to have a good home, but my husband isn't well, and
it's just not the right time.
All right.
If you're Regina's uncle, maybe you should be the one to keep the baby.
Me? Well...
I think he'll need some time to think about that, too. Do you have any idea where we might find Rory?
You could try his mother's.
Or, like I said before, he spent a lot of time at Craig and Regina's. They rent the place from us.
Oh. Do you think we could stop by there? We need to find anything that will lead us to Regina.
And to help us bring whoever killed your grandson to justice.
I'll get the key for you.
Hey, if you give me the key Craig's grandfather gave you, I can check the house out for Rory.
Okay.
Excuse me. Hello, I'm Margaret Granberry, and I just have to ask if you've heard anything about Regina. We've been worrying over it all day.
Oh, you know Regina?
I do. We talked to the police this morning, and they told us what happened to Craig, and that they didn't know what happened to Regina, and oh, it's just awful.
Yeah. And unfortunately, Regina's still missing.
Oh. It's my friend Kathy. She's so upset about Regina, too.
Oh, I thought I saw a little baby. Can I take a look?
Oh.
Oh, what a cutie. Can I hold him?
Let me introduce you before you go grabbing her baby. This is Kathy Davis, and you are?
Aurora Teagarden. And that's Regina's Uncle Martin.
Oh, he looks worried sick.
Hi. Rory's not here. I'm gonna check his mom's house. Door's open.
Oh, I think he's hungry. I better go inside and give him a bottle.
Well, if you'd like help, I'd just love to.
Oh, yeah, help would be nice.
Here, let me take that for you.
I bet you don't give anyone any trouble at all, do you, Angel?
She has baby fever.
We're trying to have a baby, but it just hasn't happened. I was made to be a mother, and my husband a father.
Your baby looks like your husband.
Oh, that wasn't my husband. And that's not my baby, that's Regina's baby, Hayden.
I didn't know Regina was pregnant. Did you know that, Margaret?
Well, the police stopped by this morning and said she'd had a baby. I mean, I told them I didn't see how it was possible. I suppose I thought she'd gained a little weight, but...
When was the last time you talked to her?
Maybe a month, 2 months.
So you weren't close?
Well, we talked quite a bit when they first moved in here last fall, but...
Well, I met her a few times. I can't remember the last time I saw her, but I think I would have noticed a baby bump. I mean, I notice all baby bumps. Aren't babies just the most magical creatures?
See what I mean? Baby fever.
Hi, I'm Sally Allison, Lawrencetown Times.
Oh, I know who you are, Miss Allison.
I have an appointment to interview Detective Smith, and I think I see him now, so I'll just go on back.
I've been asked to escort you to your meeting.
Oh, okay.
Hey, you heard anything from Corinth on Rory Brown yet?
Nope, nothing.
Well, I got a call on a Craig Walker's public defender, a guy named Alan Perkins.
Alan Perkins? I know that name. I interviewed him for a story once. Hi, Lynn.
Sorry, Detective. She got away from me.
That's okay. She does that. Hey, Sally. Story on what?
Well, it was about an illegal adoption ring.
Wait, as in baby adoption?
Yes.
You better head back up to Corinth.
Yeah, I'll follow up on Rory Brown while I'm there.
Rory Brown?
Yes? Why?
Nothing. I just think the name is interesting. Can I tag along with you for my story?
Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea.
Well, it's her lead, and it's my case.
Okay, fine. You don't get in the way. I mean it.
Okay, let's go.
Rory's nowhere to be found.
I think it's time to give up on Rory.
Oh, no. I'm gonna find that slippery kid. And no more trying to reason with him so he'll talk to me.
You know, he's wet. Do you mind getting a sleeper out of the diaper bag and a diaper?
Wow, you got a lot of stuff.
I know, I had to buy him everything.
So tiny.
Wait, Martin. I had to buy him all new clothes because Regina didn't pack him any. And I looked through the whole house. There isn't a crib, there isn't a bassinet, there isn't anything in here that says Craig and Regina were expecting a baby.
What are you saying?
I'm saying I think Regina kidnapped this baby. Hey, thanks for coming. I called you guys
Because Ro has this theory that Regina kidnapped somebody else's baby, which is absurd.
Well, maybe not.
So the attorney who represented Craig Walker with his check fraud is the same attorney who represented the leader of an illegal adoption ring. I wrote a story on it. I had to interview him.
I knew it. See, that would explain so much.
No, Regina did not take someone else's child.
Martin, I know it's hard to believe that Regina could do such a thing, and I really hope that it's not true, but she didn't have any baby clothes. And there are no baby things in that house. But if Regina snatched him from someone and came to hide out at Uncle Martin's and the real parents followed her there...
Which is not what happened.
Well, we can find out with a DNA test. Okay, I'll get a tech out here to get a sample from you and the baby. The tests are fast. We'll know pretty quickly if you guys are related.
Yeah, and if you're not, that would give us a motive for Craig's murder.
And motive for taking Regina. I mean, if she convinced them that the baby wasn't with her, that he was somewhere else, they'd want to take her for leverage to get him back.
Uh-huh. And what about the money in the diaper bag? How would it explain that?
Wait, what money?
We found $10,000 in Hayden's diaper bag. But Rory said that Craig was going to use the money to pay the midwife to deliver the baby.
Rory, as in Rory Brown? You talked to him?
We found him hiding in my linen closet last night.
What? And you're just telling me this now?
That was my doing. I thought I could get him to talk to me. It was a bad decision. He gave me the slip.
You found a guy hiding in your house after a murder, making him the prime suspect in that murder, and you chose not to tell me? I mean, that's obstruction of justice. If you weren't Aurora's, I don't even know.
I've never seen Arthur mad. Have you seen Arthur mad?
Rory was no longer a suspect in my mind. I conducted a thorough search of Roe's house and the grounds for a gun, ruling him out.
Wait, I didn't know that. You didn't tell me.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Just... Yeah, Lynn. Sorry, Chief. What? Where? Yeah, I'll be right there. A state trooper just found Regina's car abandoned in the woods off Route 36, somewhere between here and Lawrencetown. I gotta get out there. Can one of you guys drive Sally home?
I'm going with you.
Hey, call me. Tell me what you find.
I will.
Being a mom must give you fabulously toned arms. Hey, it's not 5 o'clock yet, is it?
It is 4:30. Why?
Well, I want to talk to that lawyer you interviewed, the one that represented Craig.
Should we?
But look at this little baby. And what if he really was kidnapped? And what if his real mom is out there, desperately looking, wanting to know where he is?
You're right. You're right. I'm gonna call and see if we can get in today.
Oh, he's probably hungry. Or wet. Okay, just make it for tomorrow morning.
Hey, Smith, this guy's saying he's with you.
Let him through.
Thanks.
I thought I told you to wait by the car.
I need to do everything I can to find my niece. Any sign of her?
Dozen state troopers out there fanning the woods, but so far nothing.
Do you mind if I have a look?
No.
Arthur?
Yeah?
Look at these leaf piles. I don't think nature left them like this. That's another set of tire tracks. Somebody went to some trouble to cover these up.
Looks like they transferred Regina to another vehicle. I'll get somebody out here to take an impression of these tracks.
So there were no clues to what happened in Regina's car?
No, but it was found on the road to Corinth, which means that's probably where they're headed back to. So that's where I'm going.
Tonight?
I'm not gonna sleep until I find her. Arthur's gonna drop me off at your place so I can pick up my truck.
Well, what about your end of the DNA test? A lab guy came out to get a sample from Hayden.
Arthur had the guy meet me here to do the test. He says it'll be about 24 hours.
Oh. Oh, well, that's good.
Hey, sorry I can't be there to help you with the baby.
Oh, it's okay. I understand.
Thank you. I love you. More than you know.
I love you too. Martin, there's somebody here.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm calling you back. I asked Arthur to station a squad car at your place. Make sure you and Hayden are safe.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, hope it didn't scare you. Just making sure the house is locked up tight.
Thank you. Mother, it's just me.
I'm in the office.
Hey, I need a favor.
Whatever happened to... Hi, Mother. How are you today?
Oh, sorry. Sally's mom was supposed to babysit Hayden, but when I went over there, she was coughing, and well, I don't want to get the baby sick. And you're never sick.
You want me to babysit?
Well, just for an hour or so.
I have to show a house in an hour.
Oh, then that's perfect. You can just drop him off at the library on your way back. I work from 10 to 1 today.
Aurora, you can't assume that I'll be But how can I resist this little buggeroo? I just can't. I just can't resist you, can I? I'll see you in an hour. Yes, yes. Oh, you are so cute.
I don't understand what you're asking.
If there's any connection between Craig Walker and the leader of the adoption ring that you defended a few years back.
Why would you think there's a connection between them?
It seems kind of a coincidence that you'd represent both.
I represent all kinds of people. I'm a public defender.
Mr. Perkins, you defended a man who was just killed after his wife showed up at my house with a baby that probably isn't hers. Now do you see the coincidence?
No.
Aida, how nice to see you.
You too, Lillian. Please tell me my daughter is here.
Oh, no, her shift starts in 6 minutes.
I really don't want to be late for my meeting.
Yes, there's nothing more irritating than tardiness.
Lillian, could I prevail upon you to keep an eye on this darling little boy for the next 6 minutes? Oh, he really is a sweetheart. Look how adorable.
Well, he doesn't seem overly troublesome.
Thank you. I'm sure Aurora will be here any moment. Oh, goodbye, my handsome boy.
Yes. You are a handsome boy. Hi. Yes. Hello.
Do you believe him?
Well, why would you think he's lying?
Well, he's a public defender. He doesn't make much. He might think he deserves a little extra for connecting his clients to each other.
Sometimes you have a very cynical mind.
An open mind. Perkins might be an honest guy, he might not be.
Well, how are we supposed to know?
I can tell you.
Oh, Jason, Del, Perry's cousin, remember?
Yeah. What are you doing here?
Oh, I'm here to see Mr. Perkins.
How do you know him?
I used to be my lawyer back in the day. Got me and a friend of mine out of some trouble. Now I do a mentor program with him. It's like a Big Brothers sort of thing. Good for the kids.
Oh, that's really sweet. Well, but wait a minute. Are all you Del boys, minor criminals?
What, Sally?
What?
That's okay. Harry and I have certainly had our run-ins with the law. But we're both on the straight and narrow now. You can ask Perkins. He's the one who talked us into the good deed thing.
Oh, he did?
So that should probably answer your question about him.
My question?
Well, weren't you wondering if he was an honest guy?
Oh, right.
Perry will tell you the same thing when he's back in town. Him and my buddy Rory.
Wait, Rory? You don't mean Rory Brown, do you?
I do. Him and I were in juvenile detention at the same time. He's also a client of Perkins.
Jason knows Rory Brown.
I just changed his diaper.
Well, thank you for doing that for me.
Oh, I didn't do it for you. I did it for him. Aurora, why didn't you call and tell me that you were getting to work late today?
How did you know I was...
I mean, I feel terrible that I left him here, thinking you were going to be here any minute.
I'm sorry. But he was fine. Lillian took very good care of him.
I took excellent care of him. You can't just pass a baby around like a hot potato. You need to set up a schedule. Give him a routine.
Well, I can look after him on my days off. He likes me.
Well, he adores me. and I think I can find the time to spend with him.
I appreciate that. In fact, why don't I take one of you up on that offer right now?
Oh.
So all of that, no one knowing Regina was pregnant, no baby things in the house, no delivering at the hospital, it all points to Regina kidnapping that baby.
Why? They were young. Why not have a kid of their own?
Well, Ro thinks they may have planned to offer him to one of those adoption rings I wrote about a while back.
I read that story. You said wealthy couples who want to bypass normal channels might pay $50,000 or more to get a baby.
I heard of one couple that paid $200,000. The woman had a criminal history. No judge was going to approve that adoption.
That might explain the money in the diaper bag. Craig and Regina could have been given a down payment to procure a baby.
Why don't I look for news reports of missing babies?
Well, as the mayor, I do have connections inside the county records office. He can tell me if a birth certificate was filed with Regina Walker's name on it, anywhere in the state.
I was going to look into that at the library tomorrow, but if you can find it out faster.
Hey, Ro, didn't Craig's friend say the money in the diaper bag was to pay a midwife?
Yeah, but we think he was lying.
Okay. I remember from my story research that there are shady midwives that couples can pay to file false birth certificates.
Well, then we should start looking into midwives, especially the shady kind.
It's too bad Perry Dell isn't in town. I'm sure he can give you some insight on how to go about that.
Well, we don't have Perry. We have his cousin Jason helping us out.
Doing what?
He's helping Martin track down Rory Brown.
All right, guys, thank you. Okay, so I figured if Rory was going to look up anybody, it'd be those guys.
And?
I saw him last night. Told him he should talk to the cops. That it'd be better than them chasing after him.
Uh-huh.
Rory's not the brightest bulb, you know? He was always a fear-based person, even back in juvie.
Jason, do these guys know where Rory is or not?
Yeah, they said he's staying at his old boss's place. A place called Hollister's. You know the one?
No, I don't know Hollister's.
Well, it's a bar down the street. I think we passed it on the way.
Okay. Let's go.
Well, what were the odds we were going to find the midwife's number just lying around the house anyway?
Well, it was worth a shot.
You know, while we're in Corinth, I could use a few quotes from people who knew Craig and Regina. Do you mind introducing me to the neighbors?
Oh, okay.
Oh, great. Are they nice?
Yeah. Aurora Teagarden, hello.
Hi.
I hope you're here to tell us they found Regina.
No, sorry. I'm here because my friend Sally Allison, she's a reporter for the Lawrencetown Times.
I was wondering if I could ask you a few questions if you've got a minute.
Oh, the lady with the baby's here. You didn't bring the baby with you?
Oh, no, Kathy,
You didn't hand him over to foster care, did you?
No, he's back in Lawrencetown.
Who made you the baby police anyway?
Just because you don't want kids, Margaret. Would cramp her style. Might get in the way of the big trip to Europe that they've been planning.
Okay, stop. Well, I was thinking maybe we could just start with...
Excuse me, I'll be back in a minute. There's something I forgot I need to do next door.
So, we could just start with your names for the record?
Sure.
You're not sure the last time you saw Regina, but what about Craig?
Luther, honey, we're being interviewed by the Lawrencetown Times.
Why is that woman climbing into Craig and Regina's trash?
Cell phone bill. You know, I think I have all the information that I need. Thank you so much for your time.
I'm going to pretend I don't know you now.
Bobby Sunday, certified midwife. I'm not in the office right now, so please leave a detailed message.
Let's go.
Hey, Bob. You're looking for Rory. Heard he was here.
He is. Just put him to work.
Thank you. Well, if it isn't Rory Brown.
Jason Dell? Are you kidding me? We got.
Rory, open the door. I just want to talk to you.
Just leave me alone. Come on, Rory. Just talk to the guy.
He's going out the window.
So Craig called that midwife 4 times in one day.
That's why I called that number first.
Okay, but if he called that many times, doesn't that seem like a husband nervous because his wife is in labor?
Or a man nervous that his wife just kidnapped a baby and needs a midwife to file a fake birth certificate so they can pretend that they're giving their own kid up to the illegal adoption ring.
But Terry told us her contact at County Services didn't find a birth certificate anywhere in the state for a Hayden Walker.
Maybe the midwife wouldn't file the birth certificate until Craig gave her enough money. Maybe Rory was telling the truth about that. Looks like Rory. Is that Jason? Killed you.
Yeah, thank you for stopping. What are you two doing in Corinth?
Well, we're trying to find the midwife Rory was talking about. We have a pretty good lead.
Wait, I thought you didn't believe Regina delivered that baby.
She doesn't. She thinks Craig was going to pay the midwife to give them a fake birth certificate that they could use to put the baby they kidnapped up for adoption.
Bro.
I know the little girl you carried on your back could never do something like that.
You know, I could try some of my contacts to see if she has any connections with private adoption attorneys.
Yes, please do that.
You gotta wait for me. Man, that kid is fast.
Well, thanks for trying.
He must have something really messed up to make him run like that.
What if he was running because he's the one that did something messed up? Maybe we were too quick to rule him out as a suspect. What if he's involved in the adoption ring and he got in a fight with Craig over dividing up the cash?
I don't know. Rory's sketchy, but he's really not that kind of guy.
Yeah, but can you be sure?
A text from Arthur. Wants to meet me. Maybe he knows something about Regina. To meet at your house?
Okay. Something just isn't adding up.
So we know the type of hunting rifle Craig's killer used, and we have the model of the tires in the vehicle he used to transport Regina.
Plus, we have an APB out on Rory Brown, which wouldn't have been necessary if you had called when you found him.
Well, if I do find him, you'll be the first to know.
Oh, I don't want you looking for him. You're just pushing him further into hiding.
He's more afraid of you than he is of me.
Okay. We also got the results back from the DNA test. Baby Hayden is definitely related to Martin. He's Regina's baby.
So it wasn't a kidnapping.
That doesn't make sense. Nobody knew she was pregnant. The birth wasn't registered.
So Rory was telling the truth. She did use a midwife for the delivery. That phone bill that you found at Regina's house.
What phone bill?
I was gonna give it to you. I found it stuck to the side of a trash can. I called the number right there. It belongs to a midwife named Bobby Sunday. She's in Taborville. It's between here and Corinth.
So maybe the midwife waited to register baby Hayden's birth until she got what she was owed.
Well, that's the first question I'm gonna ask her tomorrow.
No, do not go and talk to the midwife. No medical practitioner can legally give you any information on a patient. It's called confidentiality. Maybe you've heard of it?
We'll get a subpoena for Regina's records in the morning, but thank you for passing this on.
Oh, yes. Thank you, Ro, for your trash-digging talents.
Really? Listen, I will call you as soon as we learn anything new, okay?
You're gonna go to Corinth to try and find Rory tonight, aren't you? I have to say, it's really nice having a baby around.
Yes. Babies make your heart grow.
It's also exhausting having a baby around. I never knew how much time and effort they take. And even when he's sleeping, I feel like I can't leave the room.
Which is why I got you these.
Mother, this may be the best gift you have ever given me.
I just talked to a guy who saw Rory about an hour ago. He was buying beer at a market on the east side of town.
That's where we'll head to next.
All right.
Hello?
Ro, did I wake you?
Mm-hmm.
Never mind. One of my sources just told me that Bobby Sunday has been investigated twice for filing inaccurate birth certificates and private adoptions.
Really? Okay, then we shouldn't wait for Arthur to get that subpoena.
Well, I'm ready to go talk to her whenever you are.
Okay. Yeah, it'll just take me a minute to get the baby ready and drop her off at Mother's, and just have John go with you now, and I'll get there as soon as I can.
Okay, great.
What in the world?
Hi. I'm with the press. Thank you.
That's the best number to reach me at.
Excuse me, are you Bobby Sunday?
Yes.
Hi, I'm Sally Allison. I'm a reporter with the Lawrencetown Times. This is my associate, John Queensland.
Can you tell us what happened here?
The police officer said it was a burglary, or vandalism, or both. My records room has been ransacked. Why are you so interested in my office?
Because whoever broke into your office might be looking to hurt you. Oh, good, Rose here.
I got here as fast as I could.
Who would do such a thing, and why?
Bobby, hi, I'm Aurora Teagarden.
Another associate of mine.
I'm so sorry that this has happened, but we believe the break-in was to cover the tracks of the person that killed Craig Walker in Lawrencetown and kidnapped his wife, Regina. You knew them, didn't you? We also believe that the murder also involved their baby, a baby we think you delivered.
Look, I don't want any trouble.
Bobby, we just want to help you.
And protect you. So please, tell us. Did you deliver Craig and Regina's baby?
Yes.
Why didn't you register the birth?
Was it because they owed you money or because they wanted to put the baby up for adoption?
That, yes.
To whom?
I don't know. Regina was supposed to call and give me the name of the adoptive parents so I can put them on the birth certificate, but she never did.
Wait, she never did? Not a lawyer?
She didn't want to involve lawyers. Look, these are people she knew in Corinth. She said they'd give the baby a good home, and they wanted to be able to raise him as their biological child.
Did she say why?
No, but she was supposed to be getting a lot of money.
And she was supposed to give you a cut. Then she didn't.
No, she didn't. But I haven't done anything wrong.
Technically, not yet.
That's why Regina concealed the pregnancy and didn't buy anything for the baby. Because she and Craig were going to put the baby up for a private adoption.
Then Regina changed her mind and took off with the baby.
The adoptive parents probably followed him straight to Regina and the baby at my house. Then Craig tried to defend his family, and they killed him.
And then they took Regina to make her tell them where the baby is.
Okay, but well, why do they want to hurt me? I mean, I don't even know who they are.
Maybe you know more than you think. Did you ever hear Regina mention the name Kathy Davis?
Yes. I think that was the name of the woman who drove Regina to one of her prenatal appointments.
Thank you. Thanks, man.
Hey, Rory. Nowhere left to run, Rory.
I quoted her for my story. Kathy Davis, saying she had no idea that Regina was pregnant. It's in the paper this morning.
And yet she was taking her to prenatal appointments.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay. Corinth PD says there's no one home at the Davis residence. A neighbor told them that Kathy and her husband left last night for an out-of-town trip.
Well, what if they plan to keep on driving to Lawrencetown? I mean, they know Hayden's there. They could be looking for him. I need to get back to the baby.
I'll call in, make sure there's an officer posted up front of your house.
Thank you. And I'll call my mother and warn her too.
We'll stay with you for a bit.
Martin, hi.
Hey, finally got Rory. I'm about to haul him back to Lawrencetown to hand him over to Lynn and Arthur.
Oh, I don't think Lawrencetown's a good place to be right now.
Do you remember the woman I told you about? The friend of Regina's neighbor who kept asking to hold Hayden?
Yeah, what about her?
She might be the killer, and I think she's headed there.
Oh, you are such a good baby. Yes, you are.
I'll be finished in just a moment, Aida.
Oh, actually, Lillian, my appointment canceled, so I'll just keep Hayden the rest of the day.
Oh, but it's my turn to watch him. I plan to play my Mozart CDs to increase his intelligence.
Oh, well, I got that passive listening will do that. No, he needs a more stimulating toy, like this one.
Oh, that flashing thing will give him a taste for common entertainments. We want him to be more discerning, don't we?
Are you calling my tastes common?
Mother, thank you for keeping an eye on him. Hi, sweet boy. Lillian, I need to take a sick day.
Oh, you look fine to me.
Call it a family emergency.
An emergency? What is going on, Aurora?
I'll call you later, fill you in.
Hey, I was getting worried about you.
Yeah, I tried to call you, tell you I was almost here.
Phone's out of juice.
Where's Jason?
His friend came to pick him up. He's done enough. Besides, it's getting too dangerous.
Yeah, which is why you may want to get me out of the house.
Not until you tell me who has Regina, or the Lawrencetown cops come to get you. Those are your options.
How many times do I have to tell you, okay? I don't know who took her.
Can you?
Rory, I just talked to the midwife who delivered Hayden. She told me that Regina planned to put the baby up for adoption.
She told you?
A private adoption that nobody else was supposed to know about, except you knew about it. And you also knew that Regina changed her mind after she and Craig already spent whatever money they'd been given.
So that's why you and Craig started to write bad checks.
Craig was scared. He wanted to pay them back.
Pay who off?
I told you, I don't know who.
I think I know who. It was a woman who drove Regina to the midwife once, a woman by the name of Kathy Davis. You know who that is, don't you?
Tell us what you know, Rory. Were Kathy Davis and her husband supposed to adopt Hayden? Is that who has Regina?
If I tell you that, I am as good as dead. So just let me out of this house, okay? Please!
Shh, you're gonna wake the baby.
Do you want to put him in the bedroom?
Yeah.
All right, look, Rory, it's gonna be okay.
It's not gonna be okay, okay? It is so not gonna be okay.
If we can catch whoever did this, then you can go home. Feel nice and safe again.
I feel safe when you let me out of this house.
If you don't feel safe telling me, then why not tell the police, huh? They'll bring you into protective custody.
Yeah, they'll never let me out of jail. Just let me out of this house, please.
I can't do that because you won't tell me who has Regina.
It's her own fault, not mine. Everything that happened, it's on her. I got shot. Get down!
Martin, don't. Martin! No, don't. Martin, talk to me. Talk to me.
I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Rory. Ro, get over here.
He's breathing. I think the bullet just grazed him, but he's passed out.
Listen, a red shirt. I saw a red checked shirt.
I have to stop that bleeding.
Listen to me, Ro. I'm probably gonna go into shock, just so you know.
Okay. Martin, hold this. I need to call 911. My phone. It's in the car.
Hello? Is everything okay? It's Luther Granberry from across the street. Hello?
Hey, I thought I heard gunshots. Is everything all right?
Yeah.
Oh, no. You got hurt people. Okay, I got a first aid kit in my truck. I'll run and get it.
Okay. And call 911 so I can stay with Martin.
Yeah, okay. I'll be right back.
Ro. Ro.
Martin, he was wearing a red checked shirt underneath his jacket.
Ro, come back here.
It's the Cranberries.
Come on, sweet baby. Time to come home.
Margaret, give me Hayden.
His name is Trevor.
You sure you don't want us to stay until your sister gets here?
No, the police are still here. I'll be okay.
Okay, one more thing. My editor's going to want a photo to go along with my story, and I found some pictures of Kathy Davis from her online profile. This is the woman who brought Regina to her appointment, right?
No, not her. It was this woman.
Margaret Granbury used Kathy Davis's name.
Hey, you got a minute?
I just got a message from Sally Allison saying Kathy Davis is not the person we should be looking at.
Yeah, well, she's right. Have a look at this. A list of customers from Corinth Tires. People who bought the model of tire that matches the tracks we found next to Regina's car. You see a name that looks familiar?
Luther Granbury?
You want to call Corinth PD or should I?
You're the lead detective on this case, aren't you?
Yes, Chief, I am.
Regina. The Granberry's basement. Is this where you've been the whole time?
I thought I heard Hayden crying. Is he here?
Yes. Yeah, Margaret has him. I'm so sorry.
I was hoping to keep him away from them, but they said that once Craig and Rory brought him, they'd let me go. So they'll be really good to Hayden, though, won't they? I mean, they must love him to go through all this trouble just to get him back. It'll be hard without Hayden, but Craig and I still have each other, right?
Oh, Regina, I am so sorry to say this, but Craig is dead.
No. No, Craig is fine. No, I saw him in front of your house. He was talking to Luther. I convinced them that Rory was just taking the baby for a walk, but I hid Hayden in the bathtub. Luther promised that he wouldn't hurt Craig if I went with Margaret, so that's...
Luther broke his promise. He shot Craig. I'm so sorry. Craig must have tried to overpower Luther, and Luther panicked. He shot him.
Craig didn't bring the baby.
No. Luther just shot Martin and Rory through the window. I don't know how bad it is. And I wasn't able to call an ambulance. We have to get out of here.
Rory. Rory. Rory.
You're gonna be fine.
Yeah. Back pocket.
I thought I was doing a good thing. We weren't ready to have a baby. Craig didn't even have a job. Luther and Margaret wanted a baby so badly, but she couldn't. They'd been trying to adopt and they'd saved all this money, but they kept getting turned down because Luther had been in prison. We thought he deserved a second chance. I mean, Craig had been in prison and he was nice. Luther and Margaret seemed so nice too.
They are not nice people, Regina. They would do anything to cover their tracks, even if it means killing us. We have to get out of here.
Let them kill me then. I don't care. I don't want to live without Craig.
Hey. Hey, listen to me. Your baby is upstairs. Do you really want Hayden being raised by the people who killed his father? Then you need to help me figure this out.
I've tried everything I can think of to get out of here.
Just last month, I read about a case in which 3 women were trapped in a basement and they managed to escape. They used a ruse.
you're gonna come admire your new son?
I'll be able to more later. We gotta get out of here now. Just a matter of time before the cops show up and check out those gunshots.
You hear that, Trevor? We're going on a trip. What was that?
Martin! Martin!
He's all right.
We were on our way over here when we heard your 911 call. There's an ambulance on the way, okay?
Yeah, we know. We're just waiting for the local police to get here with a search warrant.
Aurora went over there.
Where's your friend?
She got out.
That's impossible.
Go! Go, go, go! Go get Eden!
Give me my baby.
You need to give Hayden back to his mother. Now. Where's Martin? Did you find Martin?
On Craig and Regina's couch, and yes, he's still breathing. The paramedics should be there soon.
Oh, go. He needs you.
On your lead?
No, just back up.
Did you hear what they said in there? Your wound isn't severe. You're gonna be okay.
And Regina?
Oh, she's over there. She's fine. Hayden's fine. Lynn's gonna bring him to the hospital to see you.
What about the Granberries?
On their way to Corinth jail.
Thanks to you.
Oh my goodness. I'm so happy you're both okay.
Thank you, Sally.
Hey, John. Did you ask her?
Not yet. I think you better wait a while after all this. Get better.
Let's go get some quotes.
What was that all about?
Oh, just about the stubbornness of the Teagarden women.
Oh, he's getting big.
It's great to see Regina so happy.
I'm glad she's getting a second chance.
She loves that baby. Oh. I like the way you're looking at me right now.
Well, that's the way a woman looks at the man she hopes will be the father of her children.
Does she now?